need to apologize to for something you probably didn't do or you did that didn't go down well with them. You probably should drop everything you're doing right now and apologize. Make them feel loved, seen, make them feel appreciated. Because beneath all the maximum composure and steeze that we show, we do need people. There is a yearning in every individual for deep, meaningful relationship. You can't go about treating people like you don't care, you don't need them, you can't do all right by yourself. Because you can't. Really, you can't. We all need deep, meaningful bonds of friendship in our lives because they bring stability, they bring consistency, a sense of belonging that helps us thrive, achieve our full potential and just basically enjoy life, even as other things are going on in our spaces and other challenges come up in the journey of life. So your case might be that you have a friend also that is important to you or someone you consider your core, but you've not spoken to them or heard from them in a while. You might as well stop watching this video right now and reach out to them because you need people. You can't exist without people. It is sad that research has shown in recent times that the rate of loneliness has gone off the roof. Like, despite social media and all digital platforms that helps us keep in contact with people still feel lonely. People still feel frustrated because they don't have deep, meaningful relationship and connection with people. What does that say to you and I? It means that we just have to do better in our friendships because life will not get less busy. Life will keep getting demanding. But at the core of you thriving and excelling is the meaningful relationship that you cultivate and give attention to. So it's very important to pay attention to people because you can't do life alone. You've not got this. Nobody has. You need people. And God deliberately sends us people and relationships that we have to be good stewards of. We can't go through life with an attitude of, you keep dishing to people anything and they have to take it. It doesn't work that way. You have to nurture your friendship. And I get it. Adult friendship can be a lot. I don't know whether you heard this saying while growing up, that 20 children can't play together for 20 years. It's so true. I mean, with the fact that the world is really global and everything is, one way or the other, people have to travel or leave their spaces for better opportunities, for studies, even marriage and all of that. It means that a time will come where you have to, evolve and look for a new means of communicating deeply with your friend when they are not in the same state with you or when they are not in the same space or country with you. It is important to nurture the friendships that have helped you to where you are now. It's good to start new friendships, but pay attention to the friendships that really stood with you through the thick and thin as you were figuring out life. And if something has happened to make some things sour, it is good to check if it's mendable. If it's mendable, by all means, if you have mutual agreement to work on your friendship, it is really important. Work on it. And if the friendship has ended, close it out neatly. Nothing messy. A friend of mine said something to me while I was discussing this particular video with her because she's out of state, out of the country, but she keeps in touch. And I asked her, how do you do it? You are one person that has just taught me to do better unconsciously. It took a while because she didn't even know how to ask and answer the question. But she said something to me that was very important and I felt was very powerful. She said, in choosing friends, never be friends with people that you're good with just today, you vibe. Be friends and be deliberate about your friendship with people that even if you are not as close anymore, if something ever happens and you do not get to be as close as you were before, they won't go about telling your business. They won't go about spreading rumors about you. They will still cherish your moment and move on peacefully. And I think in navigating adult friendship, that is really key. I know nobody goes about picking friends to lose them, but these things happen. Hey, these things really happen. We have to be prepared for it. What happens if I'm no longer close to this person? We vibe today, then what? You might not vibe again tomorrow. You might not be in their good books anymore. Life happens. Things, you evolve, they evolve. And they might just feel you are not necessary for their journey anymore. And that could also be you, evolving and feeling, oh, at this point in my life, this friendship might not, work for me anymore, or it's just better. We've grown apart. But would they go about telling your business, or would they protect you even though you're no longer close? I think that's a very wonderful tip in navigating adult friendship, right? Yeah, very important. And it's very important to be very intentional and very deliberate about our adult friendship. Again, you need people. You need meaningful relationship. Has this ever happened to you? You're having like a bad day, or you were stressed, you were feeling overwhelmed, and get on the phone with somebody, a friend, and you're having a really nice conversation. And after that conversation, you feel really good. You feel pumped up. You feel fresh. That's just an example to show you friendships can really improve you. With the right support system, with the right friendship, you can face any situation in life, really. So we have to be really intentional and really deliberate about cultivating our adult friendship. It is very important that you make people feel loved. It is very important. In talking about the fact that 20 children do not play together for 20 years, people will come and go, you would go, they may go. You are not in the same location anymore. How do we keep things going? How do we keep the bond of friendship, fresh, deeper, strengthened? It is important for you to know you cannot do this outside communication. Just like any other relationship, friendship needs deep, meaningful communication. Communicate with your friends, even if it's long distance, time zone differences. Look for something that works for the two of you, not something that works for you alone, but works for the two of you. And keep to that. Be committed to that. Be open to communicate respectfully, honestly, in a way that makes your friends feel loved, cherished, and seen. Keep them updated about important information on your life. If you have somebody that is your core, I'm not talking about acquaintance, your core, it should not be on social media that they find out something major about you. It doesn't feel right. It should not be that, they find out from another third party. It could happen from time to time, but it should not be a regular occurrence. It doesn't show that you respect them. It doesn't show that you value them. Deep, honest communication is important to keep the bonds of friendship going. Do you text often? Do you call often? Do you video call often? Do you just do a short video of your day, something interesting, and send to them to spice up their day? Sometimes we do not really know how to communicate with people to endear them to our heart more. In really communicating effectively in friendship, it is very important to communicate your triggers. If you don't say, how would your friends know? A lot of us have triggers that we don't discuss with our friends. If you're having a conversation with a friend and they say something that triggers you, find a way to communicate it so that next time it doesn't happen again, or the frequency will reduce. There was a time the word countdown used to trigger me, like I would be upset. I'm not a very vocal person, like when I'm angry, I would, no. But you will notice a sudden change, facial expression, I'm just really talking much, you get. But I used to tell my friend, hey, I don't like the word calm down. It triggers me. I might not particularly use the word it triggers me, but a lot of my friends, if you've been my friend for like 5 years over, you will know that there was a time I didn't like the word calm down. Now, it doesn't trigger me, but there was a time the word calm down triggered me. and I would explain to them, this is why I feel it triggers me. I can associate it with this. It helps. So when we are talking and they are trying to get their point across, a lot of times they learn not to use the word calm down. They'll say something else. I mean, that helps your friendship, just move on smoothly. It is better. Communicate your triggers with a friend. They say something that triggers you, something that makes you feel off or one type of way. Say it respectfully, peacefully, calmly, in a way that does not come off wrong, but in a way that they still get it and understand that, okay, you felt a way you don't want to feel. In communicating your triggers, don't be harsh. Don't be nasty. Your friends are not your enemies. Just be polite. It helps. Alright. Another tip that I would say can help in your adult friendship or teen friendship, whatever form of friendship, no matter the age, is to have shared activities together. Do that thing or some things with your friend that is peculiar and sacred to the two of you. Closely related to that is have a ritual together. Do we agree that every mornings when we wake up, we send each other text messages? Calm down. I know you are not lovers. But in a way, you are lovers. Maybe not intimate lovers in that sense or romantic lovers. But your friends are your lovers. They love you. So create a ritual together. Have shared activities together. You send each other text messages in the morning, or we do a voice note every day or every other day just to catch up. You might be busy right now, but when you're free, you respond to my voice note. Just tell me how your day or your week went. Whatever works for you. There are friendships that you might not get to talk every day, and it's okay if it works for you. As long as your heart is with them and their heart is with you. You must be open to such friendships. I mean, my partner is quiet, calm, not too dramatic like me. And his idea of friendship is weird to me. Till date, he doesn't talk with his friends every day. But when they get to talk, let me not say day, to one or two. Eventually, when he gets to talk with that one person, they talk on a deep level and they are good. There is no clingy or funny feeling of, oh, you left me. Oh, I think we girls will do it later. Oh, you left me. Oh, you've not communicated. I do it. But, let's learn to do better. Life is demanding. People are busy. Have shared activities together. Let's read a book together. Actually discuss it. There are aspects of your friendships you will never know if it's just chit-chat every day. But doing activities together that helps you bond will open up just new layers of that individual to you that you never knew existed. Another tip is just to really be patient with your friends. Sometimes you don't hear real time what people go through. I mean, life again can be demanding. People have goals, people have things they want to achieve, pursuits, and sometimes these things get overwhelming and you might not hear real time what your friends are going through. So be patient with your friends. It's important in helping your friendships to thrive. Closely related to being patient with them is not to be too clingy. I said what I said. A lot of times in friendship, we are very clingy. I mean, the only person you can't live without is not even your significant other, it's God. So don't make everything about your life about a particular friend. It can be draining if we are fair to our friends and to ourselves. It can be draining. Be patient, give them space. Don't be too clingy. I mean, you've not heard from them in a day, you are all this and that, there's no peace anywhere, they failed you. No, not necessarily. Let's be patient with our friends. Let's give them space. Even in a romantic relationship, if you are too clingy, it comes off as being doing too much and is unattractive. Even in friendship, sometimes we have to learn to give our friends space when they are dealing with things and they just want to be alone. Pray for them, be nice to them, send messages, but learn to give space sometimes to your friends. Because sometimes that space also helps. It makes the heart grow fonder. it makes them miss you more. It makes you meet them more. And the next time you are meeting, the next time you are communicating, you are vibing right. So it's okay to give your friend space. I mean, I have a friend, we don't get to talk every time. And I mean the word friend. I'm not using it loosely. It's a friendship I'm beginning to enjoy. It's unique, it's weird. And, she'll come around, she could come around. She might not say much. She's someone that enjoys being in your presence. She enjoys your presence even in silence. And all she might do might be lie down on my couch, just say one or two things and just rest. And we're in the same space. But might not be saying, might be in the same space for maybe 4 hours, 5 hours. Might not say much. And she does that almost every week. That's a different kind of friendship I'm learning to enjoy. We don't have to say much every time. But I know she loves me and I love her. And she finds a way to be in my space. Even in silence, enjoy my friendship. I mean, that's beautiful. You don't have to fill in the blanks all the time with unnecessary gist. Sometimes you even say the one you're not supposed to say. So it is okay to also enjoy silence in friendship. Keep them space to rejuvenate, I'm saying rejuvenate, maybe because I run a skincare brand, to just get themselves back. Sometimes I call it management meeting, to have management meeting with themselves, like, okay, you understand? When they come back, they are feeling refreshed and, you can try. So it's important. Finally, the final tip for this video, in wrapping up so that it is not too long, it is pray for your friends. I think I can't say this enough. Our friends need our prayers. I mean, praying for your friends is one of those silent labors of friendship I cannot overemphasize. Because again, you might not know real time what is happening with your friends. Imagine a circle of friends that, pray for each other, prayer cover themselves. They are unstoppable. Before the devil shows up, brass blows. You've given him to. So it's important to pray for your friends. And sometimes, when a particular friend keeps coming to your mind, before you reach for the phone and call them or discard the thought, pray for them. They might be going through a situation that your prayer will go a long way in helping to resolve or stop what the devil is trying to do, or prefer solution in a particular scenario. It is important to understand that when your friend comes to mind, just pray for them. Sometimes, in talking about prayer in friendship, it can also be a co-labor, not silent labor like they don't know about it. It can be, can we pray together? I have a friend that we pray together from time to time. Can we pray together? It used to be weekly before we both got busy. Can we pray together every Thursday or every Friday? It is said that, with whom you pray for, you fall in love with. Like I said, friendship is a type of love relationship. Do you understand? So, the friend that you pray for, you fall in love with more. Your band, your heart become deeply knitted together more. So it can be a joint effort. We pray together every Thursday, we pray together every Tuesday, and we are doing it consistently. Sometimes you don't even know the next 5, 10, 20 years you have covered in the place of prayer together. And there's another thing, the person that you pray for, it is easier to pick up things about them. It is easier to easily know when something is wrong or off, even when you can't place it. I've had instances when I call my friend, you are popping up in my mind, I don't know what's going on, are you fine? And then much later, I'll just keep praying about it. You discover there was something going on, but God eventually intervened. So it is very important. Please, if you're seeing my face for the first time, subscribe, please. If you're a returning subscriber, please click on the notification bell. Share this video. Again, please learn to comment. I was blessed by the comment on my last video. Something some people said. Sometimes the comments can be more powerful than the video. You might say something that will help somebody or help me too, that I will learn from. So please don't keep those comments away. As you watch the video, something resonates or you learn something, comment. And please put this video on your social media platform so that it can get out to more people that need to see it. Anyways, I'm signing out for now. Love you. Take care of you and be good. Yeah, be good.